Oh my God, Architectural Digest, you want a tour of my bathroom? I'm gonna warn you, she's not looking so cute, but come on in. Hey Stinky Forest dwellers. I was gonna film an outfits video today, but then I woke up and my back was broken. Shattered in multiple places, or so it feels like. I just love being an aging mortal. It's great. So instead, we're gonna be redoing my bathroom, which is something that's been on the agenda for a minute, and I did just receive a few packages with things that I'll be using to make it look nicer and more functional. So what is the state of the bathroom currently? Well, she's a little dusty and busted. So I live in Brooklyn. By New York City standards, our bathroom is like a decent size. Like you can walk in and there's space to stand. So that's pretty nice. There isn't room for much storage. There's no room for like a trash bin. We've used a paper bag for 3 years, honestly. That's how long we've been living here. So it's time to switch that out. It's time to get a bit more storage. It's time to switch out the shower curtain. It's getting old. The color scheme and the general aesthetics that the bathroom comes with is gray and white, I guess. There's a little bit of blue tints, so I'm kind of leaning into that. I'm like, all right, celestial, dark, castlecore, grays, blues. You see where I'm going with this? Honestly, just a bit more moody is kind of what I want to add to the bathroom. Just make it a little more of a cozy, moody space. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is clear everything out so that I can start with like a nice base. So let's go do that. So as you can see, we have quite the abundance of clutter on the countertop. That's because there's no storage. The mirror is just a flat mirror. It's not a cabinet mirror. The cabinets under the sink are already full and also not convenient for like ease of access to the things that I use at least once or twice a day. It's important to me to have those things accessible, like on top of the counter, but I don't want it to look so cluttered and messy all the time. This can't be the default, because I will go mad. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning out all of the clutter. I caved, I pulled the ring light in here. I just couldn't do it with the yellow lighting anymore. So this is the bag where I keep all of my everyday cosmetics, and they're in this bag. I have to rifle through this bag. Of course, every time I go looking for something, it's literally at the bottom. Don't know how it happens, it just does. And it's time to like stop living out of a bag. I'm gonna be putting a lot of this stuff into this tray thing here because this was full with a lot of stuff that we don't use every day. In case you guys are curious what my everyday skincare makeup routine is, this is what it is. It's fairly simple. So I just recently got into doing like a 2-step face cleaning process thing. I don't know, I probably saw on TikTok that it was good to do. Apparently I believe everything I see, so. So I start off with this cleansing oil, and then I use like a regular face wash. I've been using Pacifica for a while. I like it. It's good. Pat dry, don't rub. And then I go in with The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. I've been using The Ordinary products for a while. I think they're super great. They're really affordable. I like the clean packaging look. After that kind of sets in, I use like a daily moisturizer. Lately, I have been using, again, The Ordinary. I'm not a huge fan of this one, actually. I think I'm gonna try something else when I run out of this. It's a little bit thick for me. I want something a little thinner that kind of like seeps into my my skin a bit easier. This feels almost a little like thick and oily and like kind of sits on top for a minute. After I moisturize, I let that set in, and then I put on my tinted SPF. My sister actually turned me on to the RMS brand. I think it's really nice, perfectly tinted. And then my everyday look is just mascara, blush, chapstick. If I want to be a little fancy pants, I'll put on some eyeshadow like I'm wearing in this video. I like to keep it simple. I feel like I have been getting a little bit more into makeup over the past month or two. It's just such a weird time to have a face. You know, I feel like everyone is getting Instagram faced, and it's weird to have like a completely natural face, and I guess I have a lot of complicated feelings about it because I don't want Instagram face, but I also don't want to look so drastically different from everyone else, which I don't feel like I do right now, but I do feel like eventually, as everyone is getting Botox and anti-aging treatments and full facelifts and all of that, like eventually am I just gonna look so much older and different than everyone else in my age group because they all did that and I didn't? I have no moral qualms with Botox and facelifts and stuff. I do think once it becomes so popular, it is just like, the question arises of, should we be doing this? Like, should we care this much about getting wrinkles and being a little saggy? But at the same time, sometimes I find myself having a hard time not caring about that stuff because the way we treat aging people, specifically women and AFAB people, is like pretty terrible. So why would I want to look like the aging person that gets treated poorly generally when I do have the choice to get procedures done to make me look younger so that I'm treated a little better? Yeah, so those are just some of my inside thoughts about cosmetics and aging. So, I don't know. If anyone knows of a vampire that wants to immortalize me, let me know. All right, but let's get back to the bathroom makeover. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is take down the curtain. Backdrop for like a school picture. I'm obsessed with the color of this curtain. I'm hoping that after we take a few steamy showers, the wrinkles will come out of it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is put together the little shelving unit. This is a thing I'm probably most worried about because I checked the measurements before ordering it, but you never know. So we get to find out together if this shelving unit is a smash or pass, so to speak. We are floor trolling once again. So the shelf unit I ordered is like, I think as tall as me, but somehow it fit into this little box. I don't know what kind of witchcraft this is, but we're gonna find out. Okay, I see what we did here. So we have some very IKEA-esque instructions, minimal words, all pictures. And it makes me feel like the town fool because I don't understand it. First piece done. Wait, but why is this giving like... What is that thing called? Trumpet? No. Trombone? I should know this. No, I did it wrong and it won't come off. I hope I don't regret doing it this way. Ah! It worked. So I'm gonna attach the sticky things and then I guess we'll hang it up and see if it fits. Fingers crossed. Imagine I did all of this and this doesn't even fit. All right, so this is gonna go right here. Oh, that's great. That's totally gonna work. You've got to be kidding me. Who knew the hardest part would be peeling the back of a sticker off? It looks so good. All right, now we have to put stuff in it and decorate it, make it look cute. Okay, so I just ran out to the hardware store and I picked up a couple things to help me hang up this picture above the mirror. I guess I'll try the picture hanging strips first. Hopefully they work, but I wasn't sure, so I got the other things as well. Oh, I see. Okay, it's kind of like Velcro. This is the art. Oh my God, this ring light. I've had this picture for so long. I thrifted it 1,000 years ago. I've never actually hung it up. It's always just been like floor art, like propped up against the wall, which is also a cute look, but I think it's time for her to shine. Oh, I'm gonna need to get a ladder. Maybe I can just do one right in the middle here. I think I'm just gonna trust that it'll stay up there, and if it so happens to fall on my head, then I'll know that I need to add more reinforcements. One of the other last things I'm doing is swapping out the garbage bag for a garbage bin. This was hard to find because it had to be really slender to fit between the toilet and the bathtub. There's not really any other spot for a trash bin in here. Guys, it's done. She's complete and she looks great. Before I say anything more about it, let's just show off the reveal. I was worried for a second that it wasn't going to turn out great. It wasn't going to be a very dramatic transformation. It was definitely a trust the process kind of thing. But once I got everything set up, once I got the mood lights in there, fabulous. I really do love a colored mood light. Put on some music, get into your steamy shower, do your skincare. Like, it's such a different experience than using the bathroom how it was before. Was just like, ugh, dreadful. It feels more like going to the spa now. And I feel like that's so important for your home space to just feel like a sanctuary, feel like a safe space, feel like somewhere that you want to be and like really spend your time in. Also, nerdy side note, I'm currently reading the second ACOTAR book and I was like, oh my God, this is like the nightcourt in here. If you know, you know. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a little different than some of my usual like fashion styling content, but I love interior design, home style, home decor, and I've posted a few videos kind of on this subject before and would love to continue doing so. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And if you're interested in finding me on other parts of the internet, I'm usually lurking on Instagram, TikTok. I have music on all major music platforms. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.